Yay! Okay. And another Tuesday, eat and greet. And what is it? The 30th of August. Gosh, can I say, where has the year gone? Honestly, we're really rolling down the end into Christmas. We're talking Christmas. It's crazy.
And for those of you who've seen Eat and Greet before, we actually meet every Tuesday. The chicks in the Smart Chicks Coterie, we bring our lunch. Today I had roast pork on the weekend. Kirsty came over to my house on Sunday and we had roast.
Yes.
I love roast. So I'm eating the leftovers from that. And we love to interview an amazing entrepreneur from the Smart Chicks community. And today's entrepreneur is Jackie Kerin.
Hello. Hello. Great to have you online. So for those particularly that are on that don't know exactly even what you do or where you come from, do you want to tell us? Who's Jackie?
Okay, so me, oh my goodness, what do I say first? That's the question, isn't it? So first off, I suppose, sorry, Christy?
I was just going to say, just start back to kind of your journey, I guess, and a little bit about what got you to where you are now.
Okay, so first off, probably the most important thing about me is I'm a mum, and most people know that I have two young girls, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, but I also have two teenagers as well, a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. And so they've both moved out of home, so they don't bother me too much with, you know, demands of drive me here and drive me there and do this for me and whatever. But my journey really started when I was pregnant with my 5-year-old. I was working a horrible job that I hated in retail, and decided I was going on maternity leave anyway. Perfect time to do something, expand, see what other career I could get into. And I decided to try massage, thinking that if I hated it, I could maybe go into physio or some other kind of healing modality, working with people, because that's really what I wanted to do. And it's all sort of snowballed from there. Yeah, it took me about 2 years to do my degree. So I'm a remedial therapist. And then at some point, about 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to specialise in pregnancy massage because I loved working with pregnant women. Yeah, and then, oh my goodness, when I was pregnant with my little one, who just turned 1 at the beginning of this month, I really researched so many things to do with pregnancy, because what I discovered was so many people on forums, on Facebook groups, whatever, would be complaining, you know, saying things like, oh, my doctor has told me, you know, I just have to put up with the pain, that, you know, if you've got pubis separation, that's normal. And I've got to live with the pain, that, yes, you're going to get cramping, you know, all sorts of things basically to do with you have to be uncomfortable in pregnancy. So, and that really pisses me off because it's not normal, and most of you have kids, so you completely understand that it's not something you really have to put up with. And one thing I've discovered through my own journey is that massage is not really given as an option, although it's an extremely valid therapy for most of those issues to do with pregnancy. It can, you know, be amazing. So, yeah, I just am massively passionate about helping those kinds of women that think they have no option left. They just have to put up with, you know, whatever's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is an education, isn't it? It's like we talked about with Anna last week. You know, people don't know what they don't know, and to have people that have experience to know what is and isn't, normal, because, you don't know until somebody educates you on the wider, reasons why things and
Well, it took me to my 4th pregnancy to really understand that. So I can completely get why a first-time mum would be so overwhelmed and terrified. I was. the first time. I'm sure most women are. So yeah, it's just,
And
it's
I think
amazing.
A lot of moms probably have misconceptions that they can't get a massage maybe, or people sort of make out that it's a dangerous thing in the first 3 months to get a massage, and it's a misconception, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very much. Research even shows now that it really doesn't have any effect on the baby unless you're actually getting abdominal massage, which most people don't do anyway. You know, your average therapist won't do abdominal massage. So unless you're seeing someone specifically for that, for a particular reason, there's no reason at all to worry about getting a massage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, obviously, your story, just told us your story of what has led you to now. So tell us a little bit about your business, Jackie, because you're one of the few massage therapists in the Smart Chicks Coterie. But still, we know that people need to see you sometimes to know what you do. So tell us about that.
It's really funny because no matter what anybody says about anything, whether they're stressed, what issue they've got, I'm always, massage will fix that. It's so funny. The two main things that I do that I find that I'm doing all the time is the pregnancy massage, which really focuses on helping women with their pelvic pain that they have, releasing a lot of the muscles through the glutes, and fixing up the lower back, and helping with leg cramps, that sort of thing. And then the other thing that I find I do all the time is fix people's headaches. So somehow I've become a bit of a headache guru. I don't know how it's happened, but I love doing through the scalp and the neck and the shoulders. So that's like my second
massage now.
If I was there, I'd just be rubbing your shoulders for you. Absolutely.
I'm getting jealous. I'm having fear of missing out.
I'll just pop over.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Tell us how
I actually had one.
Yeah, go.
Sorry? Oh, okay. I was just going to say, I actually had one client who I met her at a corporate booking. I was actually seeing her for just a random that her business had set up. And she had been suffering from headaches for like 20 years, like migraines. Like I'm taking 3 kinds of pills to get through the 2 or 3 days worth of having a migraine and hiding under the bed, that kind of thing. And oh wow, they need to come see me.
Yeah.
It took us 6 months, but probably I think the first couple of months we saw each other for every 3 weeks. And it started out very gentle, and the problem was so intense that she couldn't even lie down. If she laid down horizontally, completely flat, she would get a migraine within minutes. Yeah, it was so intense. And somehow we worked on it together, and I mean, I know how it happened, but she's migraine free now. She's not on any medication. Yeah, it's just amazing. That is just like an epiphany for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so is that also, like, so the friend that I'm talking about every month gets a migraine, and she's tried lots of things and looked at lots of things, and I know that EFT can be quite good for it. So I was talking to her about potentially even trying something like that, and she just said there's just nothing. Well, she didn't end up trying that, modality, but she said it's been 20 years. She gets it without fail. She just has to have medication and make sure she has it quick enough when it comes on. And that's just, so that's amazing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you're in pain like that a lot, and I'm not talking about, I've got a headache, but if you're in that serious blinding light, you can't even deal with any noise at all, and it happens a lot, you do get in that I'm just going to manage it, and you think that nothing can help, because a lot of women have gone to therapists, you know, they've had chiropractic, acupuncture, physio, whatever, and they may have just not found the right person. I'm a big believer in that. Some therapies will work for some people much better than others, and every person is different. So me as a therapist, I may not suit you at all, but the person sitting next to you, we may just be fantastic together, and it may just really click. And that goes with a lot of therapies. Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
So tell us, when we're walking through your door and you're being our amazing therapist, what can we expect from the time that we come in the door, and how do you kind of operate? What's the way that you interact with your clients?
Okay, so normally before you even get to see me, I will have a quick chat with you either on the phone or via email, however you found me and made the booking. And so I want to know why you're coming to me, whether it's, yes, you're getting migraines, or you might be pregnant, or you just need a massage because you want to relax. Whatever the reason is, I want to make sure that I can actually help you. So I'll already know a little bit about you. Then when you come and actually knock on my door, we have a quick chat about how everything's going. And the first thing really that happens is I'll get you to fill out the dreaded paperwork. So we go through the health history, have everything written down to keep lovely records. There's a lot of paperwork with massage, actually. Surprising. So then once that's all on paper, then I'll go through that with you and talk to you about the lots of things people think aren't important, but you know, if you're on a medication for something, it may affect you without realizing exactly what the you know, like what might actually happen. It could be contraindicated, like with blood thinners. Some people don't realize they're on blood thinners, especially if they're in the older demographic. So we just talk about that and go through everything, and then decide, okay, how are we going to do this massage? If somebody's just after a relaxation massage, or they just want to really feel better overall, then we'll usually do probably about 80% of the body, so feet, legs, arms, back, neck, shoulders, all that sort of stuff. For a pregnant client, most of the time they have to lie on their side, so instead of lying face down, so it's a little bit different. So we just discuss all of that and make sure that the person that I'm seeing is going to be as comfortable as possible with whatever health condition they have. And then I leave the room for a couple of minutes and allow them to get onto the massage table. And there's usually some beautiful music happening at the same time as this. And after a couple of minutes, I'll come back in the room and we will start the massage. So if, for instance, I am seeing a pregnant client, it will generally be, we will start on, if they're side lying, we'll start on the right side of the body, working through the back and the right hip. And then after halfway through, get them to roll over and do the whole routine again. And if it's someone that has a lot of neck issues or headaches, that sort of thing, then we start lying face up and working on the scalp and the neck. And I always like to start without any oils or creams when I'm working on the scalp, because sometimes I work through the face and through the hair as well, always through the hair. Yeah, and that's kind of it. And after an hour or hour and a half, whatever the booking is for, then usually people are quite relaxed, so I give them about 5 minutes to get up and get dressed, and they're usually a bit groggy.
I'm feeling groggy just thinking about it.
Right, me too.
Just sending me my relaxing vibe.
That's right. You wait till they stop dribbling and snoring, and you give them a
I must admit, Jackie, you've already sold quite a few people. We've got Melissa Love in Melbourne talking about how she's going to come to Adelaide. Danielle's asking for a virtual massage. Trudy's coming to Adelaide so that you can touch her head. My friend Lucy Robson is actually on live, and she's actually texting me saying, I've got to go. Tell me what the outcome is of this interview.
Oh, wow. Thank you, girl. Yeah. It honestly, it's so worth it. And if you click with the person that you're massaging with, you know, if you don't have to be best buddies or anything, but if you click with that person, you can get so much out of that relationship, because they're facilitating not only helping you with your muscular issues, but it's about relaxing as well. And it's not just about, you know, I'm having a me time and I'm going to lie here and not think about anything. But if the person really connects with you, I can actually help you to find that deeper relaxation and help you to really sink into letting go for, even if it's only 10 minutes out of the hour, you know. And sometimes that's what you need, is just to really let go and just forget about everything, because so often we're just thinking.
Yeah. I know even Anna said here that when she was pregnant with her oldest, she didn't even really think she could, like, should get one, like, you know, luxury. And then with the second pregnancy, she had one every month. So it's something that you kind of realize, I don't know, you have to not necessarily see it as a treat, and see it as, you know, part of
Absolutely. That's one thing that I say to my clients, my pregnant clients in particular. You're growing a human being. You're actually physically using your body to grow a human being. It takes so much effort, not even just mentally, but emotionally and physically. It's everything that's in you is growing that baby, and you have to look after yourself. And often women work full time up until, you know, about 6 months or so, or even longer, and they have other children. It's just amazing how much an hour a month or an hour a fortnight when you're pregnant can just make all the difference. It just gives you complete time to relax.
Totally.
I think from a business even perspective as well, it really does just get your mind clearer.
Yeah.
We were chatting to Kossel, one of the chicks in Smart Chicks Coterie recently, who came and saw you, and she was saying that it was fantastic almost to just lie on the table. You guys actually did a bit of a business brainstorming session while so it's
we did.
A therapist who is also a small business owner.
Cos and I just clicked straight away. She's amazing. We have really clicked. And we were just chatting the whole time, but I think being in that space, it gives you that chance to just forget about all your other stuff. You know, you're not a mum, you're not a wife or a business partner or whoever, you know, that label might be. You just get a chance to be you and find the deeper part of you. Yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I'm very much.
I was just going to say, for all the people who are pregnant at home, in very early stages of pregnancy, or they might be kind of towards the end of their pregnancy, what would be something that you would recommend to them if they do have any worries about anything? Like, are there any common worries that come up that you can help overcome?
Yes. What you mentioned before about the whole myth about in the first trimester you can't get a massage. One thing I've discovered with doing the extra training for pregnancy massage, so I'm actually a specialist with pregnancy, so I've done the highest degree of massage training that you can do in Australia specifically for pregnancy, so I can treat high risk and low risk clients. But that myth still persists, and the thing is, if you are pregnant and you want to treat yourself for whatever the reason is, find someone, reach out. Don't just go to the first person and, you know, book your massage, and if you're in the early stages, don't tell them, but really search, find out. And even if you contact your local therapist and say, look, I am pregnant, but I really want the best treatment available, can you recommend someone to me? If they're a good therapist, they won't be offended by that. They will find somebody for you. They will reach out to their network and they'll find someone for you. That's probably the biggest thing with any issue, but especially pregnancy, because soon-to-be mums do worry. They have that extra worry. Yeah.
So do you Do you have any questions, Kirsty?
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, I know you specialise in, you know, mums and bubs and probably post-pregnancy and all of those areas, but I've definitely been someone that in my brain puts massage as a luxury. I've probably had 6 in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
Sports massage when I was playing, you know, when I was playing a lot of sport. But
Oh, wow.
I never really put the time aside to do it, but I know that it's something that I should do, and I really want to encourage, you know, everyone to look more at it. Even from the perspective of, like, you know, I pay private health cover, and, you know, you can get some sort of rebate even off of that if you kind of go in many situations. And so, yeah, I actually helped somebody the other day who runs a massage place here, and I have training. We're both doing kettlebell training and getting certification, but he's also a massage therapist. And when I helped him out, he then offered me a 30-minute massage. Like, you know, I haven't even contacted him to book in to go for a free 30-minute massage. And then I've got another.
Well, go and do it.
To do. So I'm terrible at making sure that I do it. So besides, you know, the fact that it costs us. Sorry?
Do you find, Jackie, that a common mindset for women particularly, that they don't put aside the time that they know would actually benefit them?
Yes, absolutely. It's very common because we're trained as children to put our children first before everything else. And in the older generations, it's to put everything else first, you know, the husband, the house, everything. And so that filters down. I'm finding now that women really are starting to look after themselves a bit more. There's a whole group of people in Adelaide, you know, and a lot of them are in the Smart Chicks group that are really starting to look after themselves and to take care of themselves. And massage really isn't a luxury. When you think about it, if you sit for 40 hours at a computer, at your work, you're going to end up sitting over the desk, and just imagine what those muscles are doing. You know, a lot of people don't have very good core strength because of having children and just day-to-day activities and what have you. So their tummy is not supporting anything else, and this whole upper half does weigh a bit. When you're standing, it's a bit different from a physical point of view, but you know, the point I'm trying to make, is you can't combat even 1 hour of, you know, 1 hour of massage is not going to combat 40 hours a month of sitting at a desk, for example. Or if you do a lot of driving is one of the worst things you can do for your body, because you're using your feet and your upper body. And again, if you don't have that core strength to support all of that motion, all of the muscles in the body, it's just crazy. So yeah, I'm a massive advocate for getting as much massage as you can. And Kirsty, you said it before, you haven't had more than 6 massages, and even though you've got a half an hour one for free as a thank you, you don't feel like you can do it. Maybe, I don't know. I think you need to. I think you need to go and get a massage and get into the habit of treating yourself, you know, even if it's not a massage, but something like that.
You know, the worst thing, I think every time I have had a massage, and it's usually been I was given it for a Mother's Day gift or something like that, I just don't spend money on that. But even if I do go, after it I go, you know what, I should do this once a month. And it
is about connecting with the therapist as well. If you trust that person that you're seeing, because you're allowing them completely into your space. It's a very personal thing to get a massage. You're very close to naked under the sheets, under the towels, and you're allowing them to manipulate your body, manipulate your muscles. And you're very close to that person, so it is extremely personal. And I think that's one of the reasons why people are so hesitant, you know, and they often use the word luxury as a bit of an excuse to, that's what I've sort of found over the years.
Yeah.
I find that a great strategy. Because I'm like a massage queen, right? Like I'll get at least one massage a month.
Every time I talk to her, she's just going in for a massage.
Yeah. Like, honestly.
Can't talk, got to get a massage.
Yeah. But something that I actually do is like what you would do, I guess, if you had a business coach and you were booking your sessions, you had...
Have it booked in advance.
I actually book my massages 12 months in advance. I have 12 months, and I know that on that date it's a non-negotiable. And if my
fortnightly or monthly?
Sorry?
You fortnightly or monthly?
I am booking for the 12-month period monthly, and then if
sometimes
I need it, go and see someone else in the other fortnight. Yeah.
Do you know how rare that is? That is so rare. Most people will book them, like you said, they'll get a gift card for their birthday or something, and then other people will book, they'll go and then they'll book the next session. But to book 12 months in advance, that is so rare. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
There's a golden nugget for you guys. Commit, make the intention, and just do it.
Yeah. So
Jackie,
ever regret.
Yes. Do you have an offer for the Smart Chicks, Jackie, and also an offer for the Smart Chicks members? That's a secret special one.
Yes, I do. And I had to write it down, so I'm going to read this. So the first offer is 1.5 hours of massage and reflexology for $90. Wow. And I'll tell you, my regular rate for massage is $80 an hour. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And the second package is 2 hours of massage and reflexology with a bonus room spray, so an essential oil-based room spray to take home for $130.
Wow.
That's a real treat.
That is.
Oh my gosh. That's actually really, really good, guys, because I'm paying $150 for an hour. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is commitment.
Yeah.
That is commitment from you. I'm so impressed.
Yeah. I know, the months are flying by, and I think it always feels like, oh yeah, she's having massage again, and yet I don't know why I haven't allowed that to rub off on me. We need to rub up a bit more often.
I think it's also like Sue Ellen's just on the line. Sue Ellen is actually on the live feed, and she's just said looking after yourself is important. Massage isn't a luxury; it is a maintenance.
Yeah.
And she does make a good point. You've just got to. I think we've all got to stop being reactive, like, oh, I've got a headache, I'll go and get a massage, or oh, I'm feeling stressed, I'll go and get a massage. Be proactive and take control of your health and take control of Jackie's home. If you're in Adelaide, at least.
Yeah.
Where are you based?
I'm based in the northern suburbs, so I'm at the moment I'm working out of my home in Mansfield Park. I have a beautiful room set up. So that's about 10 to 15 minutes north of the city, and I'm hoping I have hopefully got the lovely Kerin, who is setting up her new business in Norwood. Hopefully we're going to be working together soon, and I'll be sharing her room space out of Norwood at the end of next month, I hope, so a little bit closer for southern people.
Some collaboration.
I'm so excited.
Oh, it's just going to be a beautiful flow of people, and like just the right sort of people, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm just waiting for her to finish setting up her room in a week, I think it is.
Yeah.
And start, and then we're going to nut out the details.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait
to let you know, Jackie, before we stop the recording, Anna Siebert has said sold.
Sold.
And Danielle is happy that you can
talk about that. Yeah, because she mentioned getting a massage. Yeah.
Awesome.
And Sue Ellen thinks it's an amazing offer too. So that's so fantastic. For all of you guys who may not have seen all of this, or you've just sort of popped in halfway through the live feed, obviously the live feed can be a little bit hit and miss, can't it, with the connections. So definitely head over to the Thinkific platform. We've got all of our YouTube videos uploaded into the one place. It's easy to find, and you can just cruise Jackie's offer an interview at your leisure.
Yep, and make sure you pop it into the promo for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been so fun.
No worries. Always great to dig deeper and understand more about our smart chicks, and certainly how they got to where they are and how they are serving people now.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
So we'll stop